Hello gamers far and wise, it is your wise gamer Kill the Wise, and we are here with a Devil May Cry Special Edition PS Plus Premium review. I hope you guys enjoy. As always, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and stay wise everyone. Enjoy the next parts. Alright, so this game, the story, real quick, is Dante, the Demon King, revives himself after the last game. I don't remember that one. And then Dante's fighting them. Nero's trying, and then Dante's stuck in this hell, in this purgatory, and Nero's trying to save him with his rival V, who's the guy with the black emo-looking black hair guy, that guy with tattoos. Yeah. So story is amazing. And then on the PS5, there's ray tracing because it's a special edition, and it makes the game look utterly beautiful. Playing in the highest definition was just amazing. So if you're looking for great graphics right now, this is the way, and it's 120 frames per second and a whole bunch of ray tracing. So alright, let's talk about Nero's upgrade system. So there's skills, devil breakers, which are his arms. You know, in the previous game his devil arm got cut off. And then we have equipment, items. So as always, you can upgrade abilities with the little red thing that get dropped from enemies. So there's abilities, which are all your like dodging and stuff. And then we have blue rose, which is your shotgun. Then you have your red queen, which is your gun. Then you have your X-Seed, which is your like charging up of your motor of your sword. And then you have your devil breakers, which are all the different types of arms. So you have the different types of arms, the Mega Man arms, a pasta twister arm. There's a bunch of different arms. And they add a bunch of different playability to the game. So they allow you to, you know, pick whichever style you want. So if you want to play Mega Man and shoot people, then you can. If you want to play the healing arm, you can. And obviously you can upgrade more. So here's all the different arms. So those are like a bouncing arm. And then the pasta breaker, like I told you guys. And then they tell you, lets you game, pretty much gives you the opportunity to play how you want. Even though they know it's a hack and slash and they kind of limit you, they kind of give you an ability to play the game how you want to play. And I thought that was a pretty cool concept, because in previous Devil May Cry games, from my understanding, you were given weapons and you had your main two weapons with Dante, and that's how it went. So it's nice to see that. Also, special edition version lets you play as Virgil, so you get to actually play as his brother. So I will have to go back and make another video for that, because that's probably its own individual game. I do want to keep playing it though to figure out what happens in the story, because right now I am so lost. I highly recommend getting the recap, but it's nice to know that you can do combos and all that stuff, and you get to summon these. At the beginning of the mission, you get to do this, and throughout the mission, there's a telephone booth where you summon her. Usually, it's right before a boss fight. So if you know if you see a phone booth and there's a boss fight about to happen, that means the boss fight about to happen. So it's best to upgrade your stuff then and there. Make sure you are ready for that boss fight, which we will be approaching very soon, wise gamers. Very soon. It is actually next. So, wise gamers, you're probably like, Kill the Wise, is the combat even fun anymore for being a hack and slash? I understand. You have other games like God of War and other games like that, so I totally understand your dilemma here, because this is an old school hack and slash, Capcom, over the top, extravagant game. Wow, English is hard for your superhero gamer today. But I gotta admit, the boss fights, the fighting, it's, you know, typical. You walk into an area, the things all pop up, and then you fight the enemies so you kill them and you get to go about it. And then the boss fights are over the top and epic. So, I mean, there's not much puzzle management if you're looking for a puzzling game. This is more of your old school hack and slash, and I really needed it. You know what I'm saying? I just finished God of War. And be up at the top right link to go see my live videos, you know. But I just finished God of War, so I was really looking for something hack and slashy that's kind of like Numbness, but you gotta still pull the combos off as well. Combat in this game is triangles, your sword attack, squares, your gun. R1 is to lock on, circles your devil's hand ability, X is jump, L1 is devil breaker, which shoots your arm out and blows up, thus stunning the enemy. And then you have your combo modifiers, as always, on the top right. You see the C? Earlier in the video, you saw me get an S. And if you stay tuned till the end, there's another surprise for you waiting there. But I truly enjoyed the combat. It's been a while since I've actually played a hack and slash game, and I forgot how much fun it can be. Obviously, I played on the easiest difficulty setting, so you could definitely up it up to the higher setting. Excuse me. That's the benefit of the special edition version, is that it does have a turbo mode, which means things move 1.2 times faster, and it has a really hard difficulty mode. See, look, I do my arm out, and boom, stun the boss. Now I just shoot him with my blue rose. So, gotta say, the combat's fun. I do miss, like in God of War and Bayonetta and other games like that, like the ability to roll and dodge efficiently without having to hit 2 buttons. Because in this game, to dodge and roll, you gotta hit 2 buttons, and if your fingers aren't on those buttons, it's kind of hard to dodge. So, take that with a grain of salt. Overall, combat's amazing. Boss fights are cool and it's over the top, just like Capcom, as you would expect. And we are on to V. So, like I told you, there's a guy named V, tattooed, emo-looking man. He is actually a different playstyle, surprisingly. He has, I don't know what they're called, but he has, like summons. He summoned the Falcon, that's his range attack, and he summoned the Panther, which is the guy on the bottom, for his auto attacks. And you kind of just sit in the back, dodge, hit the buttons, and your little summons do all the work. You don't really have to do much. He's really easy to get SS's and S tiers and triple S's and pluses, and he's really good to get easy combo modifiers because of how the animals work and cooperate. And then if you didn't do it in this boss fight, you can summon a third summon, which is a giant like earth golem, and you can hop on the back and just like mess people up, and it's pretty cool. So this is his boss fight right after him and Nero meet up. After you fight that last boss, you just saw me fight with Nero, and then Nero goes and does his half of the city, and V does his half of the city. The other cool thing is that there's online play, kind of, so you get to not play with someone else, but another player is online in the same story part as you, and then you get to rank their style of like how well they did or how well you think they did. But I mean, I thought that was pretty cool also. But the boss fights are still pretty fun, and just get used to spamming buttons, wise gamers, because that's just where it's gonna go. And that's just what you're expecting from this. You can't expect anything less or anything more. I highly like the fighting, though. It's been a while, But Nero's fighting is definitely more fun, I gotta say, just because you could sit back and just use your pets to fight, and it's kind of simple and easy. He also does get an upgrade tree, but you don't get it until after this fight. So you get to upgrade all his abilities and summons and all that other stuff through the little gems in the top right. Now, I know there's Dante is still available to play, and maybe another character is available to play. So we got to stay tuned for those, right? If you guys want to see that, leave a comment below, and I'll go over the other people's fight styles, because I feel like that would just be a good thing to know if you're going to dive heavily into this game. You should probably know when do you get to play Dante, who's actually the main character of the game. I don't personally know. I have to actually go find out. So we're going to work on that. But I'm definitely going to stay on my PlayStation for the hot time being. But the boss fight's super fun. Wouldn't change it for anything. This one, I don't think I actually died. But I did kill him. And then he also does this cool thing where he actually has to dash forward to kill the enemies. So he actually has to dash forward and see S's. Look at that. He has to actually dash forward to kill them, and it adds just a bit of cinematic flair. Look at this. Boom! Dead. So basically right now in the story, they're trying to destroy these demon cloud spawn things in order to try to free Dante. In the process, they're going to fight a whole bunch of bosses. You know how Capcom is. Your typical Capcom game. And boom, 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 boom. And then, as always, in every Capcom game, they rank your ability. So I got an A in this mission. So at the end of the mission, you get ranked, you get a total number of red orbs, and you go to the next part. And this is what I'm talking about, where you get to say the other person's ability was stylish. You just give them a thumbs up, pretty much. And then the rest of the story, you fall into a hole. Blah, 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 blah. Stay tuned for the wise ending. We'll be right there. Here is the moment you all waited for, the end of my video. Wise gamers, I recommend if you have PlayStation Plus Premium, get it. Also, look, this is the secret I was telling you about earlier, the triple S's. So, recommend grabbing it if you have PS Plus Premium member. If you're not, I wouldn't spend the money on it, but that's just my wise review. As always, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and stay wise gamers.